Yep, I'm going to link him Keto in a moment. But I'm going to invite a couple other people for the hell of it. Let's start with...
Let's get Benaberry.
We try. Door's always open for him.
Yeah. Which reminds me, turn on Q&A while I still can.
Bennett is in Australia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can. It's definitely not so hard to get some of our Australian friends. We can invite.
There aren't too many of them.
Yeah.
There's Trollolins in Australia, if I'm not mistaken.
Djarm67.
Yes. Griffin's in New Zealand, but I've only seen her in Hangout once. That was actually the first Hangout of 13s I was in.
And what about, well, Klingshore's also in Australia, right? Of course, we haven't
If you can get it, if you can get him in here, good for you. But I don't think he's going to be.
Yeah, he finally contacted me today. It took him. He had, yeah, apparently he was a little busy, so yeah.
So what you're saying is he's willing to come on your show, right?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's going to be a while though, because I've already scheduled Anti-Citizen X, and I've been excited about that one for a while.
Okay, start with these people. Everyone that commented on the other video. Starting with them. Prudent's going to it's going to be weird for Prudent. I'm inviting all the other gamers, etc.
It's fine.
Yes, we're trying to guilt you into joining us.
No, he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to play.
Well, not play right now. I just want to talk to you guys while I work on my a big essay that I'm.
No, I know you have school going on. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm going to invite the more normal people in a little bit.
The more normal.
Oh, you can probably also get Rose. She's the one in Alaska, right?
Yeah, Rose is already on the list, but it's a little bit late for her.
And you know, maybe our good friends in Europe are just waking up right now.
Oh, I apparently started the broadcast. When the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. It's a little early for the UK people, and most of them probably have work.
Yeah. Let's see now. Well, that's on. Gee, people get the behind-the-scenes stupidity. What do you know? And I have 2 whole fucking people watching. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
just babbling, I guess. Oh well.
Yeah, it really is fun, isn't it? Like this online community thing, like where we can literally talk to people in Europe and Australia. We can have our own.
Dude, it's so cool, man. The internet. No, I mean I agree. We take it for granted.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I know. I'm just being your total pothead, like stereotypical pothead right now, which I am not a pothead.
No, you're not stereotypical pothead. There's a lot more you have to do to be the stereotypical
pot. So how can you be a stereotypical pothead? Explain this to me, please.
Well, I smoke, and I'm not a stereotypical pothead.
You gotta lay low, brah.
Brah. Potheads don't say brah.
To you.
Yeah, I was talking to 13, brah. Brah.
I am not a bra, I am a human being.
Broski.
I gotta say though, Katie, Evitable, alright.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I
guess.
Hey, Evitable. How you doing, man? Yeah, I started off by inviting people that had commented on the last video.
Nice. Am I the only taker so far?
So far, yeah.
Well, it was Prudent who wanted to join for no fucking reason. Oh, guys, can I join the Hangout? I'm not paying attention to the fact that it says 12th Tribe RPG.
Dude, I almost sent you the same message. I was so bored. I was like, I'll be quiet. That's what I was going to say.
Well, actually, it's the very tail end of it, because we're needing another person to join. I would have let you, but at the very end of it. But
nice.
that would have just been to build a character.
True that.
If you're interested in joining the game, let us know.
Yeah. If you're actually interested, we do have a slot that just opened up for a tribe that we're only going to get like 1 member from.
Ever.
Because the rest are gonna
Possibly.
be fucking mind wiped.
I mean, that's RPGs sound cool and everything, but I probably wouldn't be the person to do it. I've technically never played one. I mean, like you're all doing it by the die. Sure, I played a video
Actually,
game.
trying to make it accessible for everyone. I'm trying
Not, yeah.
your bones, yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
you
this
wouldn't
is
have to
my
worry about
first-
it. Nodvik's never played tabletop
Yeah.
before. I have a little experience.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it as newbie friendly as possible because most of the systems that are out there aren't, which is why I did a homebrew.
Nice.
And I stripped it down to the point. I mean, it's most games you sit there and you roll your die and then you have to check a table. No, fuck that shit. I converted it from percentile, so you have to roll under, and this is the regular gamer is like, but where are my charts and tables to let me know? Fuck you. I'm trying to make it simple.
You play it out.
Well,
If you hit them, then
you
you
get
hit
a
them.
skill chart at least.
Yeah. But that's really the only thing.
That's mostly Dungeon Master. You don't really got to worry about that yourself.
The charts
Yeah.
exist. You don't
Yeah.
get to see most of them, though.
Yeah.
No, the real chart's fucking huge. I'd have to load XSplit and give you a general idea, but yeah. Yep, and I'm limiting the options as much as is reasonable with the setting, and
Right.
otherwise people would be spending fucking hours building characters, and I'm not dealing with that shit.
Yep.
So does my name say Evitable or Vox tonight?
Box.
Oh, you're boss.
Who am I tonight? I'm KD, aren't I?
You're Katie, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The guy who looks like a hipster Jesus.
He's
I
red
really-
Jesus.
I really want to figure that
I
out.
take that as an insult.
Yeah. Wait.
Could be worse. I could be emo.
The one for
Jesus.
redheaded messiah.
Yeah.
I really want to figure out the. I know there might not be a pattern to it, but I'd love to figure out how to get the names consistent.
You know who else looks like Jesus? Colin Pearson.
Never
A
heard of him.
little bit. Obnoxious twit. Precept twit.
He's
I was gonna say that sounds familiar. Who is
Post
that?
time.
basically, I view Colin Pearson as asshole Jesus.
Asshole Jesus. Okay. I'll accept that.
Oh, I
Yes,
know.
the guy who thought he was going to go up against John Shook and got his ass handed to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that episode. I know you're talking about now. That was a good
It's my
episode,
show.
actually.
Stop
That was a good
interrupting
show.
me. So you know what? You can't without truth. You can't tell me. How do you know that it's your show?
Right. Right. I mean, yeah, exactly. It's
Almost.
wild,
He
dude.
almost said that.
Yeah, I know. But that's the impression I got too. I mean, it's just like, just the same. Yeah. Wow. Just go ahead and facepalm yourself for us.
I'm gonna get a link for this fucker. Update. Copy. Get that off my screen now. Playlists.
I've got to unplug shit. Oh well, do it later.
Add video. YouTube videos. Roga 1. There we go. Make sure this fucking thing worked right, because sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? You messing with your game?
I'm trying to get the frickin' episode attached, and
Oh, gosh.
it better have fucking saved, because if it didn't, I'm gonna be pissed.
Saved. Hold on.
It's not displaying for me. It's giving me a black screen. I don't know why. Oh, for fuck's sake, did I forget to end it or something?
You took the stream offline. Does that? Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting the same. Let me try another browser.
It's a pain in the ass.
It might take a while to update. That's the thing. It's there. It definitely exists. So it did. Yeah.
Oh, I won't share my whole damn screen. That's stupid.
What are you up to there?
Yeah, I was just fucking around. New project. Doing the Carl Sagan video, I think. Well, not I think it is for sure, but
That was annoying. Oh well. I checked it. I just want to make sure that it ended properly, and it did. So we were offline for what, a couple seconds. Oh, we lost a viewer or two.
Of course, you know.
It's fucking Insomnia Shuffle. I don't give a rat's ass.
Yep.
What's your question? Hacks away.
If there is a more law, somebody has to give the more law.
If you have more law, you must have more lawgiver.
Gravy or
more
gravy or
lawgiver. And
So
what is your question?
So there.
I just wanted to ask Inevitable something. I saw that you were commenting on my live stream yesterday. You were coming at me saying, "Hey, why do you keep commenting every 10 seconds?" And I think I said,
That's
Yeah,
what he
it's
does. He's a commenter.
"What do you expect?"
No. No. I guess. Well, I hate typing in the comments, but yeah, I type a lot. But in that one specifically, I guess I was trying to say that. I just noticed when people review stuff, you generally how it goes, you get a minute or two, and then it just over time it becomes play stop, play stop, play stop. It's like they say 2 words. It's like
I know.
I know, but still.
You have to let it flow
Yeah.
sometimes. Like for me, I played the majority, when I did that stuff, I actually did it a lot. I played the majority of it, let it go, get a bunch of stuff all together before I actually, that way I had a bunch to cover.
Worst case scenario, if it doesn't actually upload, then there's no record of what happened, and it gets to be a great mystery. Oh fucking well, it happened anyway.
The greatest mystery of all. What happened to YouTube? Nobody knows.
Yeah. Google sucks sometimes. I actually ran Insomnia Shuffle last night that it showed 9 fucking hours for the length of it. It would only load at the beginning of the end, and I lost the first 4 hours of it.
Oof.
Oh, that's the one you deleted, right? It's gone
Yeah.
from my playlist.
Yeah.
I forgot that you had Insomnia Shuffle last night. What the fuck?
No, not last night.
Night before.
Night before, yeah.
Night
Last
before,
night I
okay.
actually slept.
Yep. So did I think.
Can you ever get that XSplit thing running?
No, I didn't. Shoot. I had a shuffle of my own, so to speak.
I'll be right back, guys.
I actually fucking slept.
It's good.
Oh, YouTube might be pissed off that I started to hang out. No, the other one I actually ended a while beforehand. I don't fucking know. Fuck it. I should probably open Q&A for the hell of it, just in case I get any. I doubt it.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Of course, the one viewer, for all I know, is probably frickin' Badberry.
Very or whatever.
I have to crack the joke though. Oh, it's 3:30 in the fucking morning. People that would normally be watching are like, fuck it.
Yep. I'm about 20 minutes away from getting ready for work myself.
Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna run this damn thing, but half the time when I run it until my blood sugar starts crashing, get a bite to eat, then go to bed.
Yep.
But at some point in the middle of the morning, my blood sugar always fucking crashes. Total pain in the
I
ass.
usually, my habit is to eat, probably a bad habit, but pretty much eat right before bed.
Could be. I don't know. Who the fuck else should I invite, if anyone? I don't know.
My habit is to eat one big meal a day every couple of days.
Let's see if any of the women's are on. I don't know.
Might get D.
Well, that's true.
Women.
Well, she'd get the Insta Cogito anyway.
If she was up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not worried about
Did,
She
that.
was looking at Skype.
Did
Well,
anyone see the
frickin-
news article yesterday? The church bus tire blew out and it rammed into an 18-wheeler.
Oh, shit.
Killed 8 people, including the driver of the 18-wheeler. And I saw the news article, and the first thing I did was, and this was at work, so I had to kind of do it quietly and send it to myself and shut up about it, otherwise it'd be bad. The first thing I did was make a motivational poster. I'm going to upload it for you real quick.
A church bus hit an 18-wheeler?
A church bus's tire blew out and it hit an 18-wheeler, killing the 18-wheeler's driver and 6 other people. 7 other people.
Holy shit. Oh,
God works in mysterious ways.
Oh, you're gonna love the motivational poster I made.
Was that too cruel?
All right, here. Where's the chat?
Hey,
There it
IG's
is.
here.
Yeah, gee.
Yes, he is.
Oh, IG, that link I just posted will be offensive to you. Don't click on it.
Why would it be offensive?
Oh, then if you want to click on it, find out.
I don't know why this
Oh.
That's not offensive to me.
Did you hear the context? No, then you get the
Well,
context.
no, just because you got Jesus as your co-pilot don't
No.
mean you gotta fucking pay attention to the road.
You didn't
You know,
mention
yeah,
that it was a church bus, though.
Yeah, that church bus's tire blew out and it rammed into the 18-wheeler.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
That was my attitude, really. But
And it really says Jesus is my co-pilot on the
No.
bumper sticker.
No, I put that in there.
yeah, this is.
Oh, you're kind of a dick then.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
being.
I think you dick.
Yep, I'm being a dick about it.
So all these people died, and you're using the opportunity to make a religious joke out of it.
Yes, I
Pretty much.
am.
Nice.
I did. Don't worry. I did the same thing on 9/11.
Oh, everybody did.
I didn't.
You gotta realize. Oh, the day the tsunami hit Japan the other year and killed a bunch of people, I went on and was posting things like, so I got this new teaching job in Japan. It was kind of shaky at first, but slowly people started to float.
Oh.
But slowly people started to float in.
There's a certain amount of before you can
All
make
right, if it's gonna be one of those nights.
Oh, no.
Look, my Japanese girlfriend broke up
Yeah,
with
there
me
you
the
go.
other night, but the way I see it, there's plenty more out there in the sea.
Oh, ah.
No, I do that too. I always do that too. The other drum.
Interesting. I hope it updates.
Uh-oh.
So it's a trolley kind of night. Perfect.
It's Insomnia Shuffle.
It's also showing it now with.
Thank you.
Wait, do you guys hear me chewing food or anything?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
We do now. Thanks.
Now, yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I'm chomping on some watermelon slices, so hey, let it go.
I'll make
I
it
have
worse.
the feeling I have the
Now we
feeling
hear
that-
it.
I have the feeling that hangout's going to be lost, but fuck it.
Kevin,
What?
don't tell me to go to Shadowvale again. I'm trying to get kicked out of that room.
Leave.
No, I want to get kicked out.
Why?
To prove a point.
That you can't get. No one moderates that. It's just there for people to yell at each other.
Like, that's exactly my fucking point.
How do you get kicked out?
You piss off Jade enough to the point
Oh.
where she kicks you out.
So you're trying to. I don't think pissing
No,
off
I'm
Jade.
just not going to. I refuse to gate what I say, or because frankly, Tony was the one being a dick. I wasn't
Oh
being
wait,
a dick.
do you mean you're trying to get thrown out of Kagito?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I think it's kind of shitty where it's like, number one, I'm one of the original members of that.
All right. Can we talk about it like off air?
Why?
about it
that's
on
funny.
air. It's fucking Insomnia Shuffle. Who gives a fuck?
Hey, Boom, is that post from that Sites and Atheist video, what, killing babies?
There
Oh,
are
uh,
No, that's
rules of
yeah,
decorum.
that is from that,
Yes.
but that's actually what the guy says, and he actually says it similar to that in the actual his actual argument.
Yeah, it's Robbie Sicarius.
Yeah,
Robbie
I tried to
Zacharias.
actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I actually tried to say the actual thing, but I said it wrong.
I love the William Lane Craig character he puts on. Well, maybe by killing these babies, you'll send them to an infinite.
Oh, are we talking
Oh.
about that again?
It's my fault. I posted a thing from it, but that's actually I was trying to do the argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get really tired of, what is it, Bible cunting fuckface or sidekick atheist or whatever the hell it is.
Well, I'm not even subscribed. I don't know why you people even bother. I'm the religious guy, and I don't even pay attention to him.
Well, he is funny, but
No,
when
we're
too
we're
many
actually
people
talking
he's
over-
not funny.
atheist, not the other side then. The parody channel that I every once in a blue moon find one of the videos amusing, but usually not.
Oh, you mean the Site 10 Atheist guy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. It's satire, whatever.
Yeah, he's just a little bit too lowbrow for me with most of his stuff, but every once in a while he...
Yeah, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's just reaching to be offensive, you know? But whatever.
Well, the one he did
That's the point.
Chocolate Atheist
Yeah.
was funny as shit, at least the promo I saw for it was.
Yeah, and he also he put one of his videos was how God is omnipresent, and it was about him being inside your mama's ass. So yeah,
That was one of his first ones.
Yeah,
He's gotten
obvious-
better. He's
yeah,
gotten
obviously he's not. He's not going for the highbrow stuff.
Yeah, most of it's pretty fucking lowbrow, yeah. And
Well, I know he's working on one for supposedly working on a Brett Keane once, and that one I really want to see.
now, on the other hand, Red and I are going to be going to see Eddie Izzard next month, and this month now, technically, and I'm freaking stoked.
Eddie Izzard's hilarious.
Now, that's humor.
Is he still dressing as a woman?
Last time I saw him, he wasn't, but I'm thinking for his act, he probably is. For his stand-up. But, I know, granted, the last couple times I saw him, he was on different shows, and I don't know. We'll find out. But if he does, I'm sure he'll be fabulous.
Hilarious. That guy's hilarious. That guy's really good.
Yeah.
You seen him in a big venue or a small venue?
It's a pretty big venue. We're going to be in the fucking nosebleeds, but oh well. All the other seats were already taken by the time we found out about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we got, I think, fairly decent seats in that there's a walkway right in front of where our seats are. So at least be raised a little bit so we won't have to worry about the heads of the people in the row in front. I won't have to worry about it, but she could have. So, because she's decent height for a woman, but, still shorter. Then again, Red has long legs and a remarkably short torso. Yeah, anyway.
Hmm.
Not much of a superpower.
There, 13?
Hmm?
That was an interesting factoid, but okay.
Yeah. Well, some people just have shorter torsos than others. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I have medium leg length and long torso.
Yeah.
For some reason, a long time ago, one of my old foremen said that's what makes a good electrician. I was like, why?
I don't know.
Because you can reach up and, wiggle through stuff and reach stuff. I was like, okay, whatever. Wish my arms were an inch longer. That'd be great.
No, it's just something that I have to think about whenever we're going to like some kind of show or something like that. Jordan, what the fuck? It's just one of those things you have to think of when we go to shows because he's fairly tall, but most of it's leg.
Right.
So she's still going to be short once she sits down.
Oh, okay.
So I have to think about the height of the person sitting in front, kind of thing.
Right.
We go to like a movie or something. I always have to make sure that she sits either where there's nobody in front of her or where the person in front of her is fairly short.
Right. Or bring a pillow.
A really sturdy pillow, I guess. Oh, speaking of odd things with padding, I need to play with a squirrel a bit tonight. I watched him today because he was getting grungy looking. So I have to flatten out the padding in his back so my hand fits.
Got a random question for everyone. What's your all's handedness? Handedness, left, right-handed,
Right.
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 I'm ambidextrous. I can write with both, but I prefer my right.
Yeah, I'm the same way as he.
you can write with both, or can you write with both absolutely equally?
I can write with both equally, but I
can write with both equally. I'm slower with my left, and that's probably only because I favor my right.
So like, the reason I asked specifically, because most people don't know the term mix-handed, so they jump right to ambidextrous. Ambidextrous is like the extreme where you can do anything both ways, period, no questions asked. That's ambidextrous. Otherwise, you're mix-handed.
Mixed-hand, right, okay.
Because technically, ambidextrous means to be right-handed on both sides.
Well, the thing is that most stuff that is hand-oriented, takes a lot of practice.
Right.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So most of it is, I think, is conditioning.
Sure. As a left-hander, trust me, I understand that. I grew up in a right-hander's world.
So, I mean,
it's not my fault you're a second-class citizen.
Because as an electrician, it's important that I be able to use tools equally with both hands.
Right. Yeah. Most tools, where possible, they're made unidextrous or whatever. I don't know. But right. But then you get into certain things that require two hands, and then it's made for the right hand dominant. I have ideas of why that is, other than, I mean, in the sense of not the obvious idea. Obviously, 90% of the population is right-handed. That's why. But
I'd like to develop more use of my left hand. I know you can if you force yourself to do stuff with it.
Right, it's just practice.
I just don't have enough motivation.
Like I can't really write very well with my right hand, but I seem to do the patterns I've noticed as myself is I seem to do creative things left-handed, and I do things of utility with my right hand.
Yeah, same. Like most of my finger dexterity is in my left hand from playing guitar, but most of my strength comes from my right hand.
Right. And I've looked what little research there is. I looked into it a little bit, and we all understand, heard other things regardless of handedness. We've heard the hemispheres of the brain and how the right controls the left and left and the right, for the most part, so to speak, as far as motor function goes. So, to me, that plays in directly with
Hey, D.
Hi, D.
With all these things of it, to me, that starts to fit into the utility side, creative side, because they also say one side is your analytical side, and one hemisphere, and the other one's your creative side, so to speak.
I thought that was debunked by.
Well, it's the thing. I think what's debunked is the rash generalization that it's such a dichotomy. No, nothing in your brain seems to be specific. Even if you define something, its general area, and there's all these caveats, and even then there could be damage. Brain function can take over in other places.
At least as far as the forebrain and the prefrontal cortex go, the left side does seem to have more of the neural circuitry for more logical types of things, and the right side is more dealing with emotion.
Abstracts and emotion, right. And I've also heard positive emotion, negative emotion, too, the two things. But so we're talking about handedness. Whoever just came in, I didn't see. D?
Oh, left or right-handedness.
Yeah, we're talking about handedness. Oh, are you left or right-handed?
Or left hand, don't people from the left hand belong to the devil? I'm being silly, I'm sorry.
Dude,
I am being facetious.
Oh, you're kidding right here.
That's only completely true.
That's only completely.
I mean, you don't even realize. I mean, maybe you do.
Only 90% true.
Yeah, when you look into the language, obviously it's buried in our language. The minority view of left-handers, discrimination towards left-handers.
What's the word I'm trying to think of?
Right is correct and left. What is left then? Wrong.
Yeah.
No, there is a word that also means left-handedness, but it also means devilish type. What's the word I'm looking for?
Well, go to there's a website. I'll try to find it here. It has all to do with left-handers. They have all kinds of lists of all the biases towards left-handers. But,
well, levantritary is a left-handed chiral molecule, and dextritary would be right, but I don't think that's what you're looking for.
The word I'm looking. Oh, I'll know it as soon as I hear it. That's the one, left-handed. It's.
What is it?
Oh, I can't. That's not going to tell me. That particular site. Oh. And now I know the more I think about it, the further it'll go away.
Yep.
Well, just interrupt us if it comes to you.
Sorry about that. So has the left and right hand brain been debunked of one being maths and one being art? In a nutshell, I hasten to add. I know that's not.
Well, we were saying it hasn't been, like, the entire idea hasn't been debunked, but the generalization or the dichotomy definitely has. It's a lot more complicated than we thought, obviously.
Right. It seems to be pretty consistent. When we look in, we have different lines of evidence, I suppose, to try to get an idea of handedness of people in the past. And, well, since, we've, the history of life is pretty violent.
Sorry.
No, it's good. The history of life. Go, sinister. Nice. Yes, that's right. I knew that.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. I totally lost my train of thought.
I do apologise. I've just come in here and disrupted everything, haven't I? You know why? Because I'm left.
I was right at the end. Oh, different lines of evidence about handedness, right, in the past. So we've been warlike in the past. Obviously, it's pretty violent. History of life in general, because you got to kill to survive. But point being is that when we look at like mass burials and all this, you can tell that it's right hand dominant because of left side damage on the left side of the body of the victims, so right hand dominant. But so it's I guess the point is it's definitely in us as humans, that and the fact that you look through pretty much all human cultures, and I think it pretty much ranges between 9 and 11% left-handers. So it was a selected trait, so to speak, long before we were human, is my guess.
Because, back in, even as late as Victorian days, left-handed people were almost forced to use their right hands, weren't they, though?
Right. Correct.
I was biting my tongue there, thinking, don't be facetious. Just for 3 seconds, Dee, don't be facetious. Yeah.
Oh, my game does not like this mod.
What you playing?
I was playing Fallout, but it doesn't seem to want to cooperate.
Yeah, the variety of mods.
My freaking computer blue screen 3 times during the RPG hangout. It only does that. Or not blue screen, but is that why I kept dropping out? Yes, it happened 3 times.
Oh,
the brick stick.
And it wasn't like a blue screen. It's like a hardware error where your audio moves up, and then I don't know why it keeps doing that, but it seems to be only when I'm in Hangouts. It did it during Cult of Honesty twice last week. That pissed me off. I'm so glad that didn't happen this week.
That was happening to me a bit too. I'll put your bandwidth down to either the lowest or the second lowest. It usually seems to fix it though.
Yeah, that's why I have to turn it like all the way off. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if help or not, but what browser are you opening Google in?
Chrome, but it happens in Firefox too.
Yeah, I don't like Chrome, but I always open Google in Chrome because for some reason it works better than it does in Firefox. So.
Obviously.
I think Chrome supports Google, doesn't it, or vice versa?
Chrome is the Google product.
Google.
It supports full integration with the Google Cloud by this point. I'm thinking of switching from Chrome to Firefox as my primary browser because a lot of weird stuff just doesn't work under my Chrome install.
Party time.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to figure out why
no.
Firefox is
Firefox.
using a gigabyte of my RAM right now. That's ridiculous.
It let me download the Hangout, so if it doesn't end up posting correctly, I cannot re-upload it.
Well, one of the things Chrome does is it'll open, it spawns a separate thread, so a separate process for every single tab you have open. Firefox has them all under one.
Ah.
Yeah, I actually have to use Chrome when I'm running the game, because with that I can go into subfolders. It won't let me in Firefox.
I was actually doing it via the Hangout, or just in general. Yeah. Yeah, as I say, Firefox is my main browser, but I use Chrome pretty much just for Hangouts.
I had a very bizarre bug that I encountered with Chrome when I lived at my old place and I was under a different ISP. I could not get to YouTube. I could not get YouTube videos to load using Chrome.
Wow.
And it was just my install of Chrome. My roommate's computers worked fine.
It's hilarious.
No, let me go on. Virtual machine worked fine. Use the neighbor's unsecured Wi-Fi network that's on a different ISP. It works fine in Chrome. Tor network, fine. It was switch to Firefox or switch to IE. YouTube worked fine. So it was just my install of Google Chrome on my browser, at my apartment and on our ISP, and that's it. And I couldn't get YouTube videos to load under Chrome under that scenario.
How bizarre.
And I posted like on Reddit and a bunch of different tech support places, and I combed through my configs for Chrome. I couldn't find it. I lived there like 10 months. Couldn't figure out what the fucking deal was.
What
weird things.
running?
What? Windows.
Which version?
7.
Oh, well, 7 I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I know that from
Weird bugs.
earlier versions that all you need to do is refresh your drivers through your net card, but yeah, 7, 8, fuck it, I don't know.
Yeah. And how complicated things are getting these days. It's almost some bugs it's just almost impossible to track down. And I'm a programmer, I know how to track bugs down, but that one.
I'm a computer tech, I know how to track most of them down, but the new operating systems suck.
Well, that one specifically drove me nuts. Every time I want to watch YouTube, I had to open Firefox. I should have just switched to Firefox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had some weird fucking problems too.
I wasn't going in Hangouts then.
What did IG?
So
We didn't
God
do
knows.
that much, did we? Huh.
What?
Said IG ran off already?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Stop paying attention for a couple minutes and IG runs away. What the fuck? Oh well.
He might have dropped. It might have been technical issues.
Oh, IG's been starting shit lately. I think I know why now.
Oh, he said he wanted to get kicked out of Cogito. I don't know fucking know why.
Wanted to get kicked out of where, sorry?
He wanted to get kicked out of Cogito. That's why
I
he's
don't know what that is.
the
Cognitive
Skype
ergo.
crew.
Cogito.
Oh, yeah,
The one that we
sorry.
talk to each other in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was pissed off when he was pissed off when I told him when they were talking about Venom Fang X earlier, like get Colin Shadowfail, take your shit there. He's like, stop it, I'm trying to piss Jade off enough so she'll kick me out.
Wow, I was to the point where I started reading that thread and then I just sort of skimmed through it.
No. And then I see Gadfly commenting, okay, I'm not going near to that. Not going near that conversation.
That Gadfly stoked the fire. He's
Oh, yes. Yes, he is.
My favorite Velocitrol.
Dear.
Has it been long enough that I can call my pet Velocitrol? Never mind.
No, you do not own Gadfly, and Gadfly does not own you.
Yeah, but you can rent them. All you have to do is say they're talking about morality.
Pretty much.
Set him on people. Dear.
I joke about it. I've never actually done it, but I do joke about it.
I tried to bait him into a hangout once. I think it was like one of Nate's hangouts or something where they were talking about morality, and Ozzy was in there, and he was talking about ethics for like 15 minutes. So I dropped the link in Skype and like, hey, Gadfly, Ozzy's talking about morality. Click the link. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm at work, or I would. I just wanted him to interrupt Ozzy. I didn't care.
Oh, come on, be like Witch Hazel from freaking Looney Tunes. You'd see a little hairpin spin. He wasn't at work.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you like my new avatar?
Oh,
Yes.
Laurel. Yeah, that was your Skype picture. So. You guys like my new avatar?
Oh yeah. No, it doesn't seem to spin on the thread, but on the feed it spins.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it. YouTube, the streaming of Hangouts supports the animated GIFs through XSplit. It might.
Yeah, sure, XSplit would. I just have to start streaming through XSplit just so we can see all your glory, right? And I made D giggle, therefore my job here is done.
Well, that's not very hard to do.
It's not really a difficult job, Ethan.
No, it's not.
I think it's for it's 10 o'clock in England.
Yeah, it is actually. How did you know that? Can you see my clock?
6 hours ahead.
5 hours.
It's called being smart. That's smart.
It's also called I work for a company that I have to know the times for other countries.
Well, that's why you're up at obscene hours like me.
Yeah.
When I started this, I actually have more viewers than I expected because normally I have all the holdovers that passed out at some point during the broadcast. From when I started at like 11 or 12, like I normally do, but this was started at 3 a.m., so it's just the people that haven't given up and like are laying in bed going, I can't sleep, assuming that I'm not going to start one.
Shit, it's 5 in the morning. I'm trying to think of what to do on my computer here.
Yeah, well, in theory, why I run these things is because there are certain hours that there's nothing going on at all.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's at the point now where I can pretty much any time of the day or night find at least one hangout going. Usually at least two.
Now, as long as I'm running, right?
Oh yeah, you're more late at night though. Like there's any time of day or night, any time.
Yeah, I do the stupid fucking hours.
Well, you do the convenient hours for me because it's everyone else who does them at like when it's 3 in the morning in the UK.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
Lately, with my fucked up schedule, the only times when I'm never awake unless I stayed up all night, in which case I'll be useless the next day, is usually between like 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 1. Yeah. Now, I'm not even trying to go to sleep right now. It's bad.
Oh, this one might actually not run that long because I'm fucking tired to begin with.
Yeah. I'm trying to wake up early. I'm trying to start getting up earlier, like than 3 every day. I'm getting tired of that.
Running the games kind of wipes me out, especially when they're not pre-planned, because then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I wonder what the fuck's going to happen today. All on the fly, just put the no clue.
I've pretty much been in Hangouts all day. And one of JD's Hangouts this afternoon. I think it was his.
I think that was pretty. Yeah.
And then Cult of Honesty after that, and then 12th Tribe, and then Insomnia Shuffle, and yeah, all day long.
I haven't watched that Cult of Honesty one yet, so.
That was good. It was the first time Lenny went on there, and Red.
All right. Well, no spoilers, because I was literally just about to start watching it, and then I saw this link that I'll have a pop over here first, so I'll watch it later.
Well, my wife saying my wife was on it is spoiler enough.
Yeah.
No, that's more of a taste like, ooh, even more reason to watch it. So,
yeah, I bet you didn't expect we would capture one of the wolves. 13.
No. No. I like it when I'm running the game and people surprise me. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, Nodvik has had
I
some
was
real
like-
clever shit that he's pulled.
Yeah, I was
Same
halfway
with,
between. I was halfway between actually cutting its head off and just holding it.
Anyway. There's some idiot that will watch us that has no idea we're talking about a game and is going to get, I'm cruelty to animals.
Oh dear.
Yes,
Hey, now,
animals that
now.
exist on paper.
Decapitating a dog is not cruelty to animals. It's just preparing your dinner.
Yeah, I was like halfway between cutting its head off or holding it until we could make it friends, but
What,
I decided to be friends.
what ethical system is that? Pragmatism?
Fuck if I know.
Well, it is more beneficial if you're friends with the damn thing.
Utilitarianism?
Well, yeah,
Greater good?
well, if you really wanted to figure it out, there's two people you could ask. One of them being Gadfly, who'd roll his eyes and give you an answer and be annoyed that you didn't know it. Or Ozzy, who will explain it to you for the next 30 minutes.
You're better off not knowing.
It depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
That's true. Yeah. I prefer to eat vegetarian animals.
Or I could ask Bob, who would probably ask me questions until I came up with the answer myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That could take longer.
Anytime I hear the name Bob, I just think of Blackadder. Bob. Sorry. Which will mean nothing to anyone who's not seen Blackadder enough. Anyway.
Well, if we can, if he can master his taming skills, as it were, we can. Any animal that we meet, I'll try to hold them down, and we'll get all of them, all of the animals.
Oh, wait, Dee, you weren't here when I was being obnoxious, were you?
Which
Fred and I
particular
are-
time?
Fred and I are going to see Eddie Izzard later this month.
That gas.
I want his babies. Dear.
Gloat. Tickets are expensive, but I figure they're worth
I'll just, I'll just bask in the fact that at least he's English. Don't think he is, actually. I'm not sure. I think he might actually have been born in France or somewhere.
Nah, you don't want that.
I can't remember. Or is it the? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm taking possession of him as English anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
But he's visiting Texas, so I'm happy.
He said, wow, that's brave of him, actually, isn't it?
I don't know. People in Texas are like, that guy's wearing a dress. This is part of his act. He's funny. He's acting all queer and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay,
Do
just
that
think
too
that.
well.
He's very good at it. Yes, he's an actor.
Yeah, absolutely. He seems to be a person who acts out his internal feelings.
Well, yeah.
Like nobody watching tonight.
Yep.
But yeah, it's not just that. I was thinking some of his material is
Okay.
not very godlike, shall we say.
Can't go
Well,
down.
actually, I think it's godlike, but that's because I'm. I shall rephrase that. It's not
One
a
of
very.
those devil left-handed people.
I
Spawned
hope
as
this
Satan.
guy isn't the weird brother in question, because, like, I keep getting somebody responding. They've said, like, hello 4 times now. I'm like, dude, broadcast over. The other show, somebody's like, hello? 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 What the fuck?
Tell him to switch to other broadcasts. He's
When you
not
see
coming
a
in
total
clear.
time, it's already over.
The fuck?
So, was I was the only left-hander in here, wasn't I? After all.
No, D.
No,
No,
I'm not left-handed.
No, I didn't think she was.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
I was a
What you meant. Okay, you are the only left-hander, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Christian
And-
was in here. Who else was in here? We didn't ask.
No one.
Who was in here earlier?
8.
Who?
IG was in here earlier, and he wasn't.
That
Yeah,
makes
we
sense.
asked him. He's mixed-handed. Sort of.
Is he ambidextrous?
That makes 8. 1 and 8.
Oh wow, no comments. Barry must be like asleep or something.
Where's the other guy? David Hobbs. Oh, that one was funny when those two were going back and forth.
We've got some we've had a few interesting nights with that kind of stuff, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
We'll run this about another 40 minutes probably. So Q&A is open. If you want to ask stupid questions, we'll be more than happy to give you equally stupid answers.
How many viewers?
5.
5.
The
Have 5 viewers.
The number's not completely accurate. I know that from when it dropped to 0 and there were at least 2 people watching at the time.
Oh, I might be one of them. I just had it open.
Oh, okay.
Like, it could be all of us that have comments open.
Exactly. It's probably exactly.
Oh, wait a minute. I have it open too. Fuck this. I'm closing it.
Comments
There we
don't
go.
count.
Get rid of these fake
actually.
viewers. Fuck that.
If you switch to comments where you're actually
No.
just in the comments only, it doesn't count. But
Oh, on Google Plus. No, I had it open on YouTube.
yeah, if you're in the questions and answers where you're
No,
actually
that's
seeing
not
the
where I
question
was.
answers, that
I'm-
counts.
The number has not changed. I guess it didn't matter.
If you're, I'm in the all comments.
what the
so
fuck?
Comments. Let's see.
Does that update? No, that
No, you have to.
Then it went down. I don't know. The number I know is fucked up though, because as I said, there were at least 2 people watching and saying, "What the fuck? How the hell could it be at 0 if I'm here?" So yeah, the number is not the most reliable thing apparently.
does it change? It changes in supposedly real time, though, right?
Well, bullshit.
But yeah, it doesn't update in real time. It's supposed to. Lol, Google Cloud. But
I just clicked on it. It says 5 watching now.
You get used to getting scroogled by the Google.
Scroogle by the Google.
pretty much. So where's this hello guy? Let's see. Oh, it's on Google Plus. Isn't it?
Mohammed something or other.
Whose brother is this now?
I don't think that's necessary. I think that's
Bruce
probably not what's his face's brother, but
Who-
whoever
who's-
just keeps going, hello, hello.
Who's what's his face? What?
I don't remember his name off the top of my. Dude, it's 4:15 in the morning. I don't know my own name.
What's your name? 13.
Bob? No, that's not it.
Exactly.
My head's bobbing though. Does that count?
Bob. Sorry.
No, I don't think it does. Oh well.
Wouldn't that make you a bobblehead?
Yeah, pretty much. Just what is my name? I don't know.
Hello. I see. Let's go stalk this guy.
I feel bad. I can't remember what the guy's name was now. He was like, "Oh, my brother wanted to play." That guy.
Oh yeah, you just
Oh, Bruce.
faceless. No, Bruce Wayne. That's right.
Bruce Wayne. That's right. How the fuck did I forget
How
that?
could you forget?
Fucking Batman, for God's sake.
Did he say my?
Even I
little,
know that's Batman.
Did he say my little brother?
I think so. I'm
Understood,
not sure.
brother.
Okay, because Bruce Wayne, if I'm not mistaken, is like 17 or 18 or 19 at most. So his little brother's probably gonna be pretty young.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, you can certainly contact me, and depending on the age, if it's reasonable. I don't fucking know.
My brother would have joined. I think.
You can always just get
joined
parental permission.
Well, no, I have maturity standards for who I'd like to prefer playing with in games like this.
Is this where I make the
What is
prudent
that?
crack?
No, I wasn't even thinking of prudent, but I've said before I would like to play with prudent if you.
No, I gotta give him a hard time after he's like, "Oh, can I come in? Can I come in?" And I'm like,
No, that's still bullshit.
Yeah, that's just that's
Yes, come in here when we're playing and finishing up the RPG and interrupt Heathens when he's talking.
Trying to
about
kill these overpowered things that will one-shot me if they land a hit, and you're sitting here talking about Venom Fang X?
Yeah, that would have been
Serious
bad.
business, dude.
Yeah, dude, nobody gives a shit.
A little bit of shit.
Random thing.
Probabilistic shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know people still paid attention to him.
I didn't know he was still alive.
Who?
Venom thing.
Glad he died.
Vitriolic video
That was
about
my humor.
Jacqueline
That was my
Klein.
humor.
I thought he died.
That's what all the butthurt in Skype was about. The
Oh yeah,
Venom
no.
thing X-made video.
I saw IG because he linked his video. I think I watched
Oh,
some
yeah.
of it, and then I realised I wasn't overly.
I realized I was being trolled and I shut it off.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
think I.
wait, it's IG. Never mind. I should have known what to. I guess I haven't really watched many of IG's videos, so I didn't know what to expect. And I was like, oh wait, this is just bullshit. Okay.
Well, don't him and Agent of Doubt have a sort of running
I
friendly
think
feud?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never interacted with Agent of Doubt, although he is in the group. He never says anything.
Oh, Jade's on.
No, he doesn't, does he?
Put some
Yes.
stupid
Yeah.
questions in the chat, but it's not in the Q&A. What the hell's the matter with you, Jade? And why didn't you get your butt in here?
Yeah, get Jade in here. At least we'll learn something.
Learning something in Insomnia Shuffle. Is that possible?
Yeah. We
Maybe.
learned about economics once.
More than once,
One time.
Oh,
Are we talking the first talk about economics or the second one that fucking put my ass to sleep and I woke up?
That was it. No, that was it.
That was
economics puts
probably the
heathens to
second
sleep.
No, 13. That was it. I finally had an epiphany. I am your solution to insomnia. It's that
You
simple.
might be right.
Yes, but you actually. Well, never mind.
No, it was counterproductive though, wasn't it? It ended up.
Yeah, I felt bad about leaving that night, but it was late. He was, well, not just him, but the whole conversation was putting me to sleep because Nadia was in there as well. Yeah, so for about 30 minutes or so, it was Nadia, Helena, Inevitable going back and forth about capitalism.
Back and forth.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Oh, and also, yes, we do learn things in the Insomnia Shuffle, that stupid question-answer hangout. We made Prudent learn some things.
oh, it's hilarious. That was fun. She put questions in the chat. Oh, that doesn't help me, damn it.
Okay.
I liked your 13. Actually, I liked your answer 13.
Ooh, 13th answer.
The 13th answer. No, the you might be right. Your insomnia.
I
Might be
almost never
right.
have insomnia, but after working in.
The heat today, I am surprisingly something. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I can read off Jade's questions.
Oh, good. This keeps me from having to do any more clicking because I'm tired.
So, I almost never have insomnia, but after working in the heat today, I'm surprisingly wide awake, but I'm working on it. So, if you get bored, 1, what is your favorite color and why? Stupid question, but always gets asked. 2, when and how did you each lose your virginity? I'm assuming that you all have.
Favorite color to virginity. Wow.
3, what is your favorite drunk or stone story? I have a few of those. 4, if you were a house, what kind of house would you be? That's a stupid question.
Sustainable
A
one.
hobbit
Right.
home.
Where are you reading these questions from?
Jade.
The comments.
Wait,
I'll
I-
put the comment. I'll put
Posted a
the
comment giving 4 suggestions for things we could talk about.
Favorite color. That's a quick one.
I'd be a hobbit home because I'm very small within the world, yet I'm cozy, comfortable. Yeah.
Oh, the house, yeah.
That and they're fucking cool. Kind of fun. Favorite color? That's actually a kind of fun one.
No, just not.
Electric blue.
Depends
Nice.
on what mood I'm in. Depends on what I'm colouring.
Totally with you on this, D.
Yeah, I've always
Yeah,
found
if you're talking about jackets, then red. If you're talking about what colour I'd paint my walls, I wouldn't paint them red.
Right, yeah, it's not, I've never really liked that question. It's too simple. I mean, I like blues and reds, but...
I don't understand.
There's nothing wrong with red walls if you've got a massive house. When you've got a small house, you don't want dark colours on the wall.
I have a small house.
I literally don't understand how people have favorite colors.
Yeah.
Well, because children have favorite colors.
Right. It's an
I
element.
never
Yeah, but
did.
that changes daily, doesn't it, with most of them? Or at least weekly.
Every time as a child I was asked what my favorite color is, I would just go, I don't know. And I've never had a favorite color, and I've never understood how to have a favorite color.
I don't think I've got a favourite anything.
Actually, I like that observation because that just goes along with what we were saying. It's like it comes to mood with what. I mean, you might never identify or label it as your favorite, but certain colors, I guarantee that they affect our mood. In different situations, Anyway.
I mean, I think if I was held at gunpoint and forced to give an answer, I'd probably say purple.
Well, the thing is,
you know.
my favorite color means that my computer's running correctly. So
Well, I honestly don't think I've got a favourite anything.
you don't have a favorite ice cream.
Some kind of green, maybe, if I were to force.
You don't have a favorite chocolate.
Well, dark chocolate, but that's quite a broad spectrum still.
It's a star.
Yes.
Dark chocolate's the shit.
Do you have a favorite worldview?
No, I just listen to somebody else and my worldview changes, so, I'm very supple in that.
Yeah, we don't we're good at that. Yeah.
What about tea time? Do you have a favorite tea?
Sorry, I accidentally your worldview. Bye.
I don't know how to worldview.
Her favorite tea might be her favorite worldview.
My favourite tea. Well, again, you see, my tea will depend on what. Sorry, I just talked over someone, and I do apologise.
No, I was just gonna say hashtag heart worldview.
But yeah, my tea again, depending on what mood I'm in, will depend on what my favourite tea is.
There's the first yawn. Broadcast normally gets cut at 3.
All right.
I suppose my husband's my favourite husband, but then he's my only.
Yeah, I was gonna say that later. He's married. Well, that's kind of a tautology, though. So.
Yeah. My dad's my favourite dad, but I've only got the one.
So Jade asked a somewhat personal question here. When and how did you each lose your virginity? I'm assuming that you all have.
Oh.
When and
Two
how?
people. Never mind.
There might be some people.
I was about 15 and I lost it by having sexual intercourse.
Well, at least it wasn't riding a horse.
Well, that's just the guy's nickname.
God, no, not at 15. Didn't even want to ride a horse at this age. Size can be scary.
Oh, yeah.
Size only matters when it's a stonking big one and you're like, whoa, get back.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't bring that thing near me, sunshine.
I was cracking more of the horseback hymen issues, but yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You pop your horse riding cherry.
Yeah, I'm scared of horses and I'm scared of things that hung like horses. Quickly moving on.
Anybody else?
D, me too. D, me too.
Wait, you're scared of horses or you're 15 and you lost it?
Are you saying ditto on the virginity comment? You lost it by having sexual intercourse at the age of 15.
Actually, yes, actually. But also scared of people hung like horses.
Oh! Okay, I think we've crossed into TMI land here.
TMI? Do I want to know what that is?
Too much information.
Oh, of course, silly me, yeah.
I think we crossed that when the question was asked.
Yeah.
19.
Oddly enough, I didn't actually have
Yeah,
sexual
that's more like a
intercourse.
question Benaberry would ask, but Jade wants to get personal tonight. Okay.
It was about another 2 years after that I had sexual intercourse again. Oddly enough, my first time wasn't like a gateway to...
It wasn't a gateway drug?
to promiscuity.
Well, in my case, it'd be 19.
I was extremely naive. He said, "Would you feel safer if I put something on?" And I actually thought he meant his underpants, not a condom. I'm not kidding either.
Now that is embarrassing.
Oh my.
I wish that was a joke, but no, that's for real.
Okay, but I'm going to answer you. Okay, fine. In my case, 19, and it was a Jewish girl.
Was she a horny little Jewish? Sorry, that's Frank Zappa's fault.
So the how was a Jewish girl. And that sums it up well enough.
Evitable.
You all wouldn't believe me if I told you.
You're so.
Do you realize whose hangout you're in? Of course we would. Maybe.
No, we won't.
We're skeptics, but we're not that skeptical.
We're not cynical, skeptical.
Yes.
Well, in short, it was like, technically, obviously, there's one event, but ended up being like this 3-day crazy thing, not consistently, but basically, I lost my virginity to one girl, and then the next night I had sex with a different girl, and then the next night I had sex with both of them. So it was great.
Well, fuck you then.
Yeah,
so it was awesome.
You said we weren't gonna believe you.
We believe you. And
But
fuck you, right?
What's wrong that I'm not impressed?
Oh.
Alright, Katie.
Oh, my bad. The unbelievable part, that's what I left out.
Yeah.
They're twins.
Oh.
Bullshit. I've heard this story before, and it wasn't from you. I swear to God, I've heard someone use the same.
Well, shit. I mean, there's all kinds of sexual adventures. Maybe somebody else was lucky enough to.
So you're actually not to make use the term, but you're making a truth claim here. You're actually saying this actually did happen to you.
So it's incestual sex.
Yes, it was. I was 18 or 17 or 18. I was right in there. I can't quite remember, but we went to the beach for spring break.
Lucky son of a bitch.
And the thing is, what it was is I had. Okay, well, a little more details that makes it a little bit more understandable. Years before, I had a crush on one of them, and during a long story short, this youth group trip, folk dance trip, her sister was trying to help me out, give me inside information, but basically found out that the one I liked didn't like me, but the one trying to help me out actually did. Like me.
Funny. Oh wait.
So the
that-
best love triangle ever.
Crazy shit, right? So.
Hey, I gotta get this in here. Quote, I can't fucking believe it. You guys are actually answering my questions and Firefox screws up and I can't hear it.
Sure, the link.
All right, make sure you don't delete this one then.
So yeah, long story short, that was basically it. Then we broke up, and then years later, like a year or two later, I guess, the one I originally had a crush on apparently started liking me, and then like 6 months later we were on the trip. So yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Well, okay.
And it was just the three of us that went. Like.
Oh, there you go.
That went, yeah. Like none of our friends went with us. It was just the three of us that went to this one spot. I mean, we met people and hung out with everybody, but
I wonder if it's the same like twins that everyone tells the stories about.
Yeah, I don't really.
Did they ever tell you
Same
their
pair of
names?
twins.
Which I won't.
Okay.
Biggish comment had to make it.
Well, yeah, puzzle. It's incest.
Well, yeah, I definitely can't top that.
Well, I know you can't.
Yes, I have yet to lose my virginity. I have fooled around with two girls, one of whom I was dating and the other whom I kind of have regrets about, but so just fooled around, so to speak. Anyway.
First cousin.
No. Fuck no.
Alright, it's second cousin.
My one female first cousin who's female is in her 40s, and the other one is.
No wonder you have regret.
Super Christian. No.
Come on.
So what the fuck is wrong with? Yeah, okay.
Hey, what's wrong with having sex with people in their 40s?
That was harsh, man.
Excuse me.
I'll be there shortly, so yeah, right.
Even I'm not that much. Well, maybe I am that much of a dick, but not normally.
So long as you're not so much of a dick that you're hung like a horse.
I'm going to assume that Prudence answer probably will be similar to mine.
Dear Prudence.
He's been muted for a minute. I haven't heard him speak in forever.
I muted him because he kept clicking with his laptop.
Oh, I was gonna say, is he even awake? But yeah.
Well, he's
Gaming.
getting him hot and bothered.
No, I think he's working on an essay or something. He's being a good little student.
Oh, that's good.
Good little Prudence.
Alright, KD. Jesus.
Because of the time period, there was only one girl I really hung out with, and if I described anything about her, and by some weird impossible happenstance a certain friend saw this, he would know it was his sister. So I'm just going to say it was just before turning 16 through the act of sexual intercourse.
It's weird how often that happens.
Yeah.
Coincidence that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
See, assumptions, Jade, assuming you all have. You know what happens when you assume?
You get one out of the rest of them wrong.
You usually are right.
Yeah.
Yes, just because we're all, intelligent and, entertaining people doesn't mean we're all good with things,
So what's your favourite or stone?
This
Sorry,
hour
what's your favourite drunk or stone story? I don't know. I was too
Right.
stoned to remember
Do I
it.
have to pick one? Seriously.
I don't remember I was high.
I don't remember who's drunk.
Actually, I just asked what are some of the stupidest questions I've ever heard asked. Well, thank you, Jade. I told you
Where
stupid
you-
questions,
You
stupid
said-
answers, so you know.
The comment was actually I just asked what I assume she meant what I think are some of the stupidest questions I've heard asked in interviews,
Right.
as in job interviews.
Yeah.
There's any stupid job interview questions you've been asked?
Ooh, that's a fun one. If Jimmy has 2 apples and Sarah has 3 apples, why don't they just shut up and eat?
Were you actually asked that in a job interview?
No, I asked someone that when they were to become my assistant.
Oh, so you're just being a schmuck, okay.
Yes.
I don't know why don't they eat?
The correct answer is because Jimmy feels entitled to half of Sarah's apple.
No, the correct answer is yes.
Yes. Yes.
You have you been in the job market in the South at all?
No,
Yeah.
I've actually never had a formal job interview.
Yeah, see,
Every job I've had, I pretty much had handed to me.
absolutely everybody south of the Bible Belt that was born and raised south of the Bible Belt feels entitled to everything, and everything must revolve around them.
Well, I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, some of them anyway.
Really? Because usually the stereotype is they're a bunch of hard-working conservative
No.
Christians.
Oh, that's
who
just what I want you to believe.
No.
feel like they have to work for everything.
Hard-working,
I'll put it
God-fearing, gun-toting, meat-eating Texan.
I'll put it this way, okay?
Yeah.
If you want to keep your job, you go out drinking with a boss.
I have a good
Wow.
recent example. All right, I'm in training for a tech support job over at Cox Communications, and during our first week in training, the first day we got out about 40 minutes early because we finished up everything for the day. And the second day, the trainer said we might get out early again today. So at the end of his spiel and all the briefing and whatever, he goes, "Does anyone have any questions?" And this girl raises her hand and goes, and he's like, "What do you want to know?" She goes, "Can nobody ask questions? I want to get out of here early. It's my birthday."
Who's nobody?
Second day of training for a new fucking job, and this was her
Wow.
goddamn attitude. And that's normal.
Really.
Pretty much.
Lovely.
I think nobody's related to the Any Key heathens.
Well, actually, there's a company that's in the DFW area that promotes people based upon the size of their breasts.
What's DFW?
Is it called Hooters?
Dallas Fort Worth.
Alright.
Is it called Hooters?
No. Dream International. It's a tech support company.
Wait, why the hell would tech support need big breasts?
On the contrary, it'd be more convenient to have small breasts if you.
Well, their phone supported that. So, yeah, they just promote the ones with the big jugs.
How bizarre.
And
I should get a job there.
I'm assuming there's a direct correlation between breast size and technical competence.
Absolutely not.
There's an anti-correlation.
From personal experience, I can say no.
Maybe.
Actually, in some cases, it's to promote them to keep them there.
Now here's what I
They're
think.
not competent to answer people's questions.
So if you were to go for a job interview there, are you more likely to get a job because you have big breasts, irrespective of whether you have any tech knowledge or not?
Yes.
Right, so if I do go to America, at least I now know where to go for a job.
However, I was also told that they tend to promote males with large breasts too, so I have no fucking idea.
Oh.
Well, they can't be sexist now.
This is the type of
So Happy
conversation
Cappy
that
could apply there.
I think it's, wow, you're a fat, with the guys, I think it's, wow, you're a real fat ass, you mustn't have a life, you'll work hard.
this is the type of conversation I really wish Jade was in the room for.
Oh, well.
Oh, also, her comment was, I was just 21 for the record, referring to virginity. I assume you all have was tongue-in-cheek. I knew Prudent was in there.
Ooh.
Celebrity, oh yeah.
Celebrity interviews.
Ooh.
Oh. Who
Oh,
watches
they're the
that
dumbass
kind?
questions celebrities get asked.
Oh, Americans. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Americans.
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 Americans, fuck yeah.
Americans, heck yeah.
I'm sitting here just looking in the general direction of the video, and I see all my other little videos in the sidebar, and I'm looking at one of them, and it occurred to me while looking at it that I think I have, on my channel, the best hangout that anyone has ever recorded with Matt Bell.
Is it only 2
The
seconds long?
5-minute one.
Yep.
The one where he called all of you incompetent and then rage quit.
I'll be right back. I'm in a lot of coal.
Wow.
Don't understand the philosophy. Cannot debunk my argument. That was in response to the G-Man one. The biblical ignorance, yeah. I don't even know how you got butthurt over that. He doesn't even like G-Man.
It's even funnier because, you know, he insists that, you know, I don't know anything about Christianity or theology, and he knows so much more than me, and if you ask him about it, he won't answer. So what in Scripture, blah, blah, blah? Oh, that's not important. That's not an answer.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's comical.
Yes. He's had a platform for his little Kalam argument. He was on the Cult of Honesty once. So we brought in 2 real philosophers to talk to him, and he wouldn't even come in without bringing Shanna in with him.
Shannon?
Not Shannon, Shanna.
Oh, Shanna, I beg your pardon. I was going to
Yes.
say, wow. Well, I suppose next to Shannon, anyone would look intelligent.
No.
But Shanna, yeah, I've seen Shanna. Yeah, she looks like a really cool person, actually, from what I've seen of her
Oh,
on
I like her.
else.
She's
Cool. And a deist.
Yeah, I've seen her in a few hangouts, but unfortunately,
Yeah, women's
we obviously
hangout.
have a...
Really upset she didn't have much to say and left early.
She was here earlier. You mean...
No, the women's hangout that Red did.
Oh,
She was there for like the first tiny slice of it, and left early and had almost nothing to say. I was kind of disappointed.
Oh, yeah. I think her and I was having a different time.
Shannon, if we brought Shannon on the Cult of Honesty, I think we might break her.
Something.
So knowledgeable for the pool.
And now we're on the other one with the yes sounding name, yes.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Because she has this, perception that all people who aren't, super Christian like her are horrible, toxic people and.
Yeah, super
Wow.
Christian that doesn't fucking know anything about the Bible. Apparently, she made a video in which she was saying that Acts and Galatians were Old Testament.
Yeah, I read
Yeah, she deleted that video.
She actually said that, yeah. I referenced
Yeah.
that on the Cult of Honesty tonight because we were talking about the Bible, and I didn't drop her name, but I was like, yeah, one person even thought that like Acts and Colossians were in the Old Testament. Like, what is this?
She hangs out with Brett Keane, but she thinks we're toxic. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. Fascinating.
What's funny is that she thinks that you have to lower yourself below dirt and basically become completely submissive. You have to see yourself as a horrible, horrible person who's.
So pretty much how she sees herself and projects
Well,
on
yeah,
everybody
I
else.
do actually feel sorry for her.
Which is funny because that's the worst. I got down to a very depressive state. That didn't make me feel closer to God. That made me feel hatred towards God.
Well, I don't know. I think we should redirect this conversation without Lenny to start talking about how completely unfuckable she is. We don't have the right comic value.
You wouldn't though, would you?
I could talk about how unfuckable she is. No,
I wouldn't. I have fucked plenty of banshees in my day. Trust me.
Well,
And
sure.
there's no
She's a
way.
harpy.
Yeah.
No, she's even worse.
How many
than
harpies have you fucked?
No.
Well, sure, he smells like whiskey, and he's had a couple rounds, but with every shot of Jaeger, hey, you lose a couple pounds.
Hell no, she looks like shit when I get drunk. She looks like
even the beer
a dead,
goggles.
beat up
that
skunk.
one.
Yeah. I wish I could remember the lyrics to a song called 10 Coronas.
9 Coronas.
9 Coronas, sorry. 9 Coronas.
Yep, she
Wouldn't
was
be nearly
bigger than a
enough.
Winnebago. A way to go, but she looked like Lisa Kudrow after 9 Coronas.
9 Corona. I love that song. Well, probably because I love the original.
There's
But yeah, I mean, I do feel sorry for Shannon, but that still doesn't mean she's beyond being mocked, in my opinion.
No, there's
Everyone is
emotional shit
equally.
going on there.
Mockable.
Yeah.
Late into the night,
Yeah.
I rode her like a Harley in the soft candlelight. She looked like Grant Farley. Bow wow.
9 Coronas.
So are we entertaining enough for you, Jade?
I feel sad though that we're friends and on the atheist side can be friends enough to mock the atheists, but no matter how much they despise us, they'll never come together to do what we have done.
Well, we mock each other too.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm
We're
talking
equal
about.
ops. We're equal ops mockists.
No, I'm talking about how they came together to imitate the other people. I'm just sad that will never happen. Because they hate each other just as much as they hate us.
Yeah.
Oh, the theists?
Yeah, the theists hate each other so much. Like, Matt probably couldn't stand Bible thumping wing nut.
That's understandable.
Okay,
Oh,
come
no, he's not too bad.
hang on. Wait a minute. No. That's not.
Times.
No, they're all brothers in Christ, and they all love each other, and they all respect each other, as long as they're in the same room.
Yeah.
Well,
as long as,
no.
And they shouldn't reprimand each other in public. You should do it in private.
The people that are not brothers, they're brothers and sisters in Christ. If the sisters even count because they're women. The ones who aren't, they're not real Christians.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's true. So they can mock them all they wish.
I was talking about like the theists doing exactly what the people in that one hell did.
Oh yeah, the parody debate with the Awesome Crew. That was fun.
I don't think I've seen
Because the response to that, and the response that like Saitan Atheist gives when he gets theist hate mail is like, go make your own shit. You don't like being made fun of, then make fun of us. And they try, but they're not very funny. And they don't understand like this, like the kind of, they don't have that side doesn't have the kind of parody that I hate to say sides, but the atheist and sane people.
Well, they have Mark Anthony, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I think there's a correlation between humor and theism because some of the funniest comedians are atheists.
Why would they need parody when they have a god that orders a man to cook makeshift bread cooked over human shit?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about the Bible, but I'll take your word for it.
What are you referencing?
Ezekiel chapter 4.
Oh, Ezekiel's hilarious.
There's some trippy shit in Ezekiel.
Yeah. My conclusion is he's either on some sort of mushrooms or a time machine.
No, I buy that. I completely believe that because some of that imagery it's the kind of stuff you'll see if you take a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like the imagery is very similar.
Well,
The story I'm referring to, God orders him to make a mock-up of the city and tie himself up and put a frying pan between him and the city and then lay siege on it while cooking makeshift barley bread and rations cooked over human feces. And then he's like, but God, I'm not impure. I've never eaten roadkill. And God's like, oh, that's right. Let me change my mind real quick. You can cook it over cow shit instead.
Wow. We have to read Ezekiel again.
Dear. That's the funniest part about the Bible, how people like to say God's mind doesn't change. It's like every time I read it, God's mind changes every second. Someone brings up something. It's like, I disagree with you, God, here. Oh, hold on, I'll change my mind for a second.
Yes, there is no such thing as a biblical literalist. Jeez.
And people wonder why I equate the character of Yahweh in the Old Testament to little fairy trickster gods.
Yep.
Another clip I made on the Cult of Honesty tonight, we were talking about interpretations. If you heard the one where the best way to the answer to how do you interpret the Bible, well, the correct way, the way you know you have the correct way, is where all the contradictions go away. You find the interpretation that resolves all the contradictions, you know it's the right one. Well, if anyone has that, I'd be interested to take a look at it. Nothing proposed has come anywhere close to that.
Well, see, obviously, since God is outside of time, his mind doesn't change. He has both thoughts at the same time.
I just put and I got a comment on it. I'm getting sleepy now. Thanks. Of course, I think the vodka had something to do with it. Jade, you're not sleepy. You're drunk.
Meaning, get your ass in here.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to cut it in a couple minutes because I'm fucking wiped.
Yeah.
I said I'd hold on, so I held on. It's been at least an hour.
Yep.
Offline, but I was going to stop the freaking broadcast. Thank you to the 5 viewers, whatever. Good night.